least okay. Today is just Saturday. I am here very early, mainly because I have work after this. So, still in my like outside, not stream clothes. You can see that I've been sweating. I don't even care. Reality. It's humid and my hair is starting to get frizzy. Even though I tried to make it straight, but it's not working. Right, Ollie, I'm bitter. It's okay, my sweat will like dry up. Just, it's not real. It's not real, yo. It ain't real, bro. None of it's real. But anyways. Yeah, I'm really excited. I did get some stuff for my tank, which I'm really stoked about. I hope it looks good. I'm a little bit nervous, but such is life, you know? Such is life. I also just ate ramen. I didn't brush my teeth. I'm kind of grody today. I don't even know how many of you guys are gonna like actually be here today. So I'm just like, uh, tomorrow I'm gonna stream extra long in the evening. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Because I think I also have like a scarf because the shirt's so booby. So I was like, oh, I'll just throw it on. No one can see my tits if it's like this. And there's no seam in the middle. It just looks like that. I don't know. I don't know. Pretend like y'all, I don't have tits. They don't exist. I like having tits though. I don't know. I should stop talking. I should really stop talking. But I just wanted to play like a Hollow Knight and I was really excited. I was like, I gotta do it. I got to do it, babes. Just a little bit. Oh man, I'm so tired. But like in a good way. It's like a good tired. My phone's gonna be charging. I do have to leave in like an hour though. I'm so sorry. Sorry, loves. I'm just gonna play some Hollow Knight. God, it's so weird. Not always, but most of the time I like have my stream like routine where I don't know. It's just weird to like wear my like more what the heck? Why are they doing this? My more like casual stuff like here. I usually don't. Usually like I don't know, it feels weird. Like I have like a not like a costume, but it feels honestly it gives like costume. But I always wear like specific clothes when I stream because I don't know. It feels weird to like wear I don't know. I like dress specifically for certain things. And I've always kind of been like that. So it's like it's weird to just I feel vulnerable, chat. I feel vulnerable. It is weird. I feel like I'm like breaking the fourth wall here.
Quick reminder, we gotta give Michael his meds before you head out.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, I can do that. I can do that, yeah.
Before you go.
How many? Three? Okay, we should give him I have some treats and we should give that to him about 10 minutes beforehand. I can let you do it if you want. They're up there on top of my desk cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
You see them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And I'm probably only gonna stream for like an hour. I don't even know if anyone's gonna be here. You Euro boys were like, oh, I need to be early. Be early, Josie, be early. I was like, okay, bet, I can do it. And then now that I'm early, I'm kidding. You guys still show up. I don't know. It feels awkward. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna start loading in Hollow Knight. No, I accidentally loaded in Silk Song. Ah, shit. We're not doing that yet. We're gonna do regular Hollow Knight. Ah, yeah, I'm really stoked though. I had a really good day. You'll be learning more about it later. Let's do. And I'm drinking proper water today. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild, like actual El Agua, which I never really do. Like ever, it's kind of weird. Right. You guys can see it. I'm so stoked. I was like, I really don't have to stream today, but I have to, because it's Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight is just like so good. It's such a good game, and how could I live my life without Hollow Knight? Wait, hold up. I gotta get my candy ready too. Plus, oh my god, yesterday, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to listen to a lot of the audio. I still have quite a headache. Yesterday I had a horrific migraine. I threw up at work and like almost passed out. Super fun. Super fun. So that's why I also really can't do a ton of stuff today. I've been going slow with most of everything happening in my life right now. It's not fun. There's not really a lot that like you can do about it or I can do about it. But oh yeah, spent all of our money. Okay, yeah, we gotta go. So there's not really a ton that anybody can do to help me feel better. I just have to like take it easy, not be in like really loud settings or whatever, which is good for my work that I'll be doing. Let's go. I feel like there's something I wanted to do here, right? Because we didn't get the light thing, so I'm just kind of farming, shit, what do you call it? I'll just be farming coins until we can get the light stuff. Make sure I have everything. That's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't really go to the left yet. I should try to fight the girly pop. Means I should probably... Oh my god, I might do horrible. If I do bad, blame it on the fact that I was sick yesterday. Is this one that I should be doing with, I think it'll be okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! Bitch! Oh my god! Oh god. Okay. Oh shit! Oh fuck my life! Oh shit! Oh! There it is. Oh fuck! Okay! Ah! Oh god! Oh! Okay, I guess it was good that I did that. I gotta heal. Okay. What? Fuck my life. Alright. So worth it. Oh my god. What the fuck? That was rough. Hi, Mark. How are you? So weird to be so early, man. I like the new early Josie, bro. I'm like in my pedestrian clothes, man. It's so weird. Warm right now, but manageable. What? Oh shit. I'm just gonna. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm gonna die and see destructed. I'm gonna die. Okay. How are you doing? I'm okay. Really chill. I don't think I'll be able to do this today. Just because it's making my brain hurt. Too much brain power. I still technically have a migraine. So I'm on the verge of feeling like I'm gonna vomit instantly. But it's not like a horrible migraine. It's like where I'm like gonna pass out or whatever. So I just need to like not use a lot of brain power. I'm gonna hang out. You know? Oh, money! I think I might farm coins today. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see what's up here. I don't know if I can get those. Oh man. How do I get up there? Oh, I gotta go now. Technically a migraine, but not enough to stay away from chasing some dopamine. Yeah. Well, like, migraines, for me, they're like optic. Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my life. This was a bad idea. But like with my optic migraines, it depends on how I treat it when I first get it. So normally I'll be a little nauseous and dizzy. Sometimes I throw up, but right now I'm not at that level, which is really good. And I'll just have to take it easy today, which is nice because I already did all of my homework I needed to do, and yeah. So basically, I just need to like lock myself in a dark room for a little while. Oh, what? What the fuck? The green children walk from the dream onto these lands. Here, we shall now wait, patient for them to, for the call to return. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, I gotta go do it. Alright, I'll be back. Well, I gotta yell at my video game for a while. My match is starting. I'll be back. Okay. Oh! Got distracted. It's probably good so I can actually focus on what I'm doing right now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get really sidetracked. Probably mess myself up a bit. Here we go. Now I can heal myself. Okay, what do we got here, loves? I'm here. Okay, okay. Gimme moolah. I want to get kind of far in this, but I don't want to go too wild with it. Because I'm gonna do a little bit of a longer stream tomorrow. Okay, there we go. See where we're at in the map. Okay, cool. I'm in the right spot, guys. Go back this way. I'm just trying to farm as much as I can. I want good health and I want lots of money. Isn't that the blessing everybody wants, though? Oh, I love these little guys. I don't remember what they're called. I actually have no idea what they're called. No one has told me. I was like, oh my god. I didn't mean to go down. Is this like the sack thing? Oh, hi, bud. I get you. You're so cute. Wait, let me like adjust me so I'm not. What's this motherfucker? No. Motherfucker, what's up? You guys seen that video? I'll have to show it to you guys tomorrow. But, there's this, shit! There's this one dude who broke into a guy's house, and the guy who was being robbed, he started saying shit like, motherfucker, what's up? Motherfucker, what's up? And he was, like, chasing after the dude who robbed him while he was in, like, tighty-whities. Ah, fuck! And now, every time I see it, I have, like, motherfucker, what's up? Stuck in my head. And it's kind of silly, you know. Alright, sir, come here. just gonna lazily play this game today. Ugh. Sorry, Ollie, did I scare you? No, I don't want that, sir. Nope, no thank you. Yeah, I know, bro. I know you're a sassy boy, but I can't do that today. No, that's a no. Not today. Mommy doesn't want it today. Okay, what's over here again? Is it dark? Is that why I haven't been over here? Oh, there's no map. This is kind of dangerous to start really in the beginning. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit different than I thought it would be. There is no map. I keep thinking there's gonna be a map. There is no map. Alright, let's go here. I'm gonna try to get like all the little guys. Just for coin. Oof. Makes me a little nervous. I was kind of waiting to start this level till later. I think we'll be alright if I start. So many stalactites and stalagmites. Wait, is this why I couldn't do it? Because I couldn't jump it? I need to mine. Yeah, I can't do that yet. That's why I haven't found this. Oops, shoot. Can I do it this way? No. Damn, that's rough. Okay, I remember why I couldn't go back here. Goddamn. Where do we go now? Maybe we could go down. You see where my little dude is? How he's in the middle of it? And how there's like that little opening? I think I haven't been able to go there because it's too dark. But I most definitely go this way. Where are we? Yep. I'm just gonna fucking run past this one. Oh my fucking god. I'm leaving you. Goodbye, sir. I want to get the blue thing, but I'll be okay with that. Motherfucker, I really don't. Oh, I really need the coin though. I should fight him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go this way. Yeah. Oh. I don't. This way. Yes. Oh my god, that almost hurt. There we go. This way. Hi, George! Sorry, I was like at a different schedule yesterday. I felt so bad. I streamed really early, but I figured that I wouldn't be able. Oh my fucking god. Okay, bad idea. Ah! Fuck my life! Okay, I get distracted. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should heal. Missed you yesterday by 20 minutes. Oh no! Well, if it makes you feel better, I had a good time. I just had, like, work, honestly. It wasn't too crazy. I feel really awful about it, though. I was like, sorry. Sorry, man. How's your day been? Oh, fuck my life. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm checking the map so much more. I gotta go down this way. Yeah. Today I won't be able to stream super long either. I have my job. Be responsible. Oh, fuck my life. Hey, bros. Yep. Yep. Bruh. Oh my god. Got the money though. Got the money. All that matters. Okay, start taking it easy. Been digging dirt all week. Day of rest today. That's good. I'm glad you're resting. We'll get you if you're not careful. Okay. Peter. I see you, bro. Okay. I accepted my fate there. Oh, this is the one that I can't do either. I'm really struggling with, like, finding places to go right now in the game. I think I need that, like, nightlight looking thing. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Yeah, because I can't go down there. I guess I should go by the stone sanctuary. And that big thing. Maybe I'll be okay there. God damn, yo. Yeah. Okay. Explode, sir. Do your thing. There we go. Then... So... Oh shit, I forgot these things existed. Okay, I'm good now. It's gonna be that soon. Let's see. No, I need to go the opposite way. Well, no, that's like the really spiky place. I can't go there yet. Oh my god. Okay. This way we go. Good. Oh, hi buddy. What? Get your coin. To be conscious of time though, it's 2:53. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave in 30 minutes, y'all. Isn't that really so dumb? I wish I'd have to go as soon. Wait, where are we? Yes, okay, good. Alright, so now this is an EU time in it. This is an EU time. You're welcome. It's accidentally on purpose, y'all. Totally intentionally did it just for you. Just for you. Ah, motherfucker. No. Every time I'm sassy, I get like fucked over. Have you seen Jesus' antics today? What do you mean? Please explain. Oh my god, I should not have jumped. Where? Why did I do that to myself? Jeremy Corbyn? Wait, who's he? I have no idea who that is. Maybe I do. Isn't he the darling of the American left? He was the socialist leader of the Labour Party here. What? Oh! I don't know who he is. Well, what about him? What's going on? Did he, fuck himself over somehow? Oh, I remember going down here. Yeah. What'd he do? Oh, I can't hit them away. I learned that. Wait, could I not make it through here? Yeah, because I can't go up there even though I want to. Oh, shit, yeah, and every time I tried to go there, it wasn't working. Okay, back up we go. There's something that I, like, need, I guess. He started a party at midday, the party or the party or something, and by 2 p.m. it was dissolved, and he was suing the person that co-started it, Zara Sultana. Oh my god. Yo. That's some deep. My die trap. Maybe not though. I'm gonna go over here. There's a bench. And I watched another American leftist today and they called me a Nazi. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You have interesting takes. Not trying to be rude, but you're, sometimes I'm a little bit nicer to you than other people would be about the stuff that you say. Because you're very, comfortable letting people, know your opinion. Like what? You want to discuss this right now? I feel as though this may not be the best time to have this discussion. And just so you know, I'm coming off of a pretty gnarly migraine. I wonder what this dude has to say. Wait. Oh, that's why I can just... Sometimes you defend things that are a choice to defend, you know? And I would not necessarily defend a lot of the things that you defend in the ways that you do. So that's what I gotta say about it. It's more of like the, oh god. Oh yeah, it looks like this is about Brexit again. Just a little bit, not just Brexit. Well, okay. Let me hear you out. Why'd they call you Nazi? Little squirt, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. Don't delay, descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. Okay. Ah! Look at that. I finally get to, like, ban someone. Worrying Torny. Yeah, your takes on Brexit were a little interesting, but I want to hear why they called you that. I want to know. Oh, because I said that at the time there was legitimate reason people voted for Brexit and it wasn't just about getting rid of foreigners. Is that what you were arguing with the other person about? Here we go. Because, I feel like, I don't think a lot of people would necessarily call you a Nazi just for that, you know? At least that doesn't seem super, plausible. I feel like you're leaving some stuff out. It wasn't an argument. He said everyone that voted for Brexit was racist or something. I said that wasn't really the case. I would say a definite, how higher percentage than you think probably did that. Is that common view in the States? Yeah. It's a fairly common view. Just because of the obvious. Yeah, I should go this way. Okay, bro. Okay, I'm gonna let him blow up. But yeah, people in the States do a lot of generalization when it comes to political parties in other countries. Not everybody does, but a lot of people don't really care to look into the nuance of everything. They just want to see why or understand why people are behaving a certain way. And usually the best way, because here in America we have stereotypes, so most people just do it from their perspective. And to be fair, there was a lot of racists who were very pro-Brexit because they didn't like the EU open borders. That was a really big thing we heard about here. Doris says, as someone from a farming community, I can tell you a lot of people that I know who wanted Brexit were solely motivated by EU quotas on farming. Yeah! But the farmers in the EU, or at least the UK, are a smaller percentage than other demographics. Oh gosh, I really do have to go more this way. Let's see. Okay, this way. Like saying a lot of people here in America were really motivated to vote for Trump just because they wanted cheaper farming regulations or that sort of thing. Sure, some people could have been like that, but most of the time it's a little bit more nuanced. Are we? Where are you? Okay. Dari says, I mean, there's no... Okay, good, I'm safe. There's no doubt that there was a lot of xenophobia surrounding Brexit, but probably not the kind most people would think over there. I feel like we should get something straight. Were you pro or anti-Brexit? That's my question. I didn't think you were voted to remain. That's what I thought. I respect your opinion, but I still think that you may have a overly positive perspective on some people. Like believe in the best, you know? But that's just my perspective. I don't live in the UK, so that's all I can really say about it. Go! Okay, so that dude go. I'm from here, I lived through it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's only so much that I can say about it because I haven't really been there. I can give you the American perspective and what I have consumed through your guys' media. That's always going to be a lot less nuanced than what the reality really was. I don't know. What do you think the primary factor of it was? don't hang out with racists, etc., so I don't know how many people actually are, but I do know a lot of people that voted to leave. That's fair. I think a lot of people who are racist, though, don't really consider themselves racist. They kind of spout a lot of dog whistles and aren't really understanding that what they're doing is inherently fucked up. Let's go... Which way do I go? I gotta go this way. Whoa! We'll go this way then. Seems a bit safer. Okay, less green again. The three primary factors were national health services, sovereign laws, and legal immigration. Yeah. Most of what we got here in the States was about immigration and the laws. Primarily about the laws. A lot of people, unless you're left-leaning, didn't really discuss the immigration side of things. Or at least that factor. Kind of disappointing, but it's just how it is here. Most people don't really pay attention like they should. Okay. There we go. I think I just need to keep going down. Keep checking it just to be sure I'm going the right way, chat. Let's see, and there were huge lies told during Brexit. Yeah, that's true. I would agree with that one. The laws was a huge thing for so many people. It felt very anti-competitive, as it was for all of Europe, and this was something that's been going on since the 80s over here. That's fair. I would agree with that one. I understand that. What was down here? Oh yeah, this is what I was checking out. Can't go up there. Is this something I could do? What was it? Am I supposed to like... Huh. It won't let me go that way. Tony Blair had a much more Eurosceptic Labour Party, as about 20 years before Brexit there was a huge debate about using the euro over the pound, etc., and the Maastricht Treaty. Oh yeah. Okay. Damn, that sucks. Can't make it over there. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know a lot about the different treaties and that sort of thing that you guys have to do. Dang, everything that do I really just have to fight her right now? Okay, I think I got it this way. Yeah, I just gotta keep going. Oh, fuck. Hi, Big Smoke. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh! I didn't know the monsters could kill each other. And those clowns, Boris and Grove, drove a bus around saying that we were losing 152 million a day from the National Health Services to Europe. Yeah. I heard about that one. Oh, thanks. The figure is obviously bullshit, but to my mind it was far more effective than xenophobic arguments. Yeah, a lot of people who care a ton about immigration tend to be more racist, but they don't want to say that they're racist. That's like from what I understand. Or they're people who are like race is almost always a factor, but from what I've understood, a lot of people are just like really wanting to keep like a blind nationalism too. So keep people like, it's either having things be like here in the States very like white and Eurocentric. Or man, it's just Bixby, what are we doing, girl? You can't be on my okay. If you want to sit there, you can sit. But yeah. That's what it's like here in the United States. But also racism is a little bit different here than it is where you are. And how big it is in our society. You can't even go. Let's keep going this way. Can I even go up there? I don't even think I can make it up there. Let's see. The UK is traditionally Eurosceptic. White nationalism, British culture is something that's grown since Brexit. It wasn't as much of an issue at that time. Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, that's my alarm. Ooh. Scared the fucking shit out of me. Oh my god. Yeah. Your racism is fairly centered on Islam, which is ridiculous because not every Muslim is like black or even Arab or other. It really frustrates me. It just feels really fucking lazy. Like, why blame all of your problems on a different, like, skin color? Daria says we don't really do skin colors that much unless you're ginger. It's become almost exclusively Islam. Yeah. What do you mean, ginger? What's wrong with being ginger? I grew out of it, so... kind of. Damn. XP, what are you doing? When the States came over in the Second World War, there were loads of issues with segregation here where no one was having it. That's true. I know in some British meetings and stuff like that, or just like Allied meetings, they would... Oh my god, I didn't even jump when I should have. There's a lot of controversy behind how America refused to segregate, or not America, but Europe refused to segregate the troops in meetings. Here in America, they wanted to keep that going. I'm just gonna keep like killing things so I can get enough money so I can get the little guy who makes it so I can see in the dark. I'm not getting that one girl today. I'll be able to do it tomorrow, just not today because my head fucking is fried. Pups banned Americans that segregated and refused to serve them. Fuck yeah! As they should. An American, that's like one of the worst fucking things. Now people are insanely Islamophobic. It's really fucking ridiculous. My, like, it's to the point, because I live in Nebraska, yo. But it's to the point here where if you try to learn Arabic, people are really fucking horrible to you. Or even if you speak any other language besides English, they get insanely mean. It's so English focused. And that has a long history. I've talked about that before. I got 10 more minutes. We can just I'm just farming coins right now. London, to be fair, is completely different. That place is racist because there's so many different nationalities there. Everyone hates each other. Yeah, you guys, London is really fucking weird. You have that like highway that goes around everything that like traps everybody together. I'm 25. In my personal opinion, I think that does affect you guys a lot more than you want to admit. Infrastructure is really, really, really important. What brings you back through here? Little shadow, are you lost? Don't worry about me, I don't need anything more from you. Oh ho ho ho. I just want to farm a bit. Since Thatcher sold the council houses projects to long-term tenants, there has been no mobile workforces in the UK. What do you mean by mobile workforces? What is that supposed to mean? Boo. I may be wrong. Can't really see her. Oh shit! Can't really see Bixby right now, but she is on my mouse pad. Dyer says we used to have seasonal workers, etc., people that moved to where the work was. But the working classes of the 80s getting on the housing ladder and creating a new middle class killed that. True. So being tracked by the M25, I don't think is as oppressive as it might seem. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's not necessarily what I mean by trapped by it. I mean that it's difficult to imagine London's borders like going past that easily. Like you kind of have in the city and then out of the city. So as infrastructure like keeps building, people would have to build up rather than expand out. That's kind of what I mean by the limitations. But I see what you mean. From your perspective too. We have terrible public transport now, but you can still commute fairly easily from outside the M25 into London. It's wildly expensive for trains and for property. Oh. Better. Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, I know. I did it to myself, sir. Okay. But it's wildly expensive for trains and for property, both down to 90 TH. Where is that? You seem to forget, but I know a bit about London's infrastructure, but most of it has to do with some really cursed stuff that you guys will be like, oh my god, are you serious? Right now, like, Josie, really? But yeah, mainly TV. I watched a lot of BBC and stuff like that. Oh, come here, Mimi. Come here. Let's see. We privatized British Rail, so it got run by private corps, and services got worse, and the wait times increased, and the increase of the middle class caused property to skyrocket. Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to transit, having public transit that's run by the city is the best. Because a lot of private infrastructure doesn't have a ton of incentives to treating workers right or properly. Okay, that was a good side quest. Mr. Meow says, I'm here now. Hello, Mr. Meows. I know I'm early. I'm sorry. I do have to go in like a couple of minutes. See, it should have updated my map a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to see that. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of time for left. So how was the interview? Wait, me? Me? Which one? Saving it right there. Let's see. I didn't really have like an interview. Not for me at least. I think what's it Marky Mark did. But Marky Mark isn't here right now. Marky Mark left us. He left us, he did. The one you watched. Oh, that interview with Tucker. Yeah, I watched about like half of it. Like I I had to stop. My brain was just like not because I don't know, it's really interesting. I do want to discuss it with you later though. Mainly because I understand why you wanted me to see it. At least I imagine you wanted me to watch it because I've talked quite a bit about like similar things, especially with banking, because I also think that like banking is not as relevant to economics as people traditionally believe it to be. Japanese banking is fucking wild. So I want to learn more about that, but I'd have to watch more to see that. My hair is crazy, y'all. This is what happens if I don't treat it and I'm in humidity. It's like, can we curl now? Can we curl now? And I'm like, how? Anyways, Adaria says, I've seen one interview with Tucker and it was with Sam Altman of OpenAI where he basically accused him of murder. Yeah. I mean, OpenAI basically has been trying to convince certain people to off themselves. So, uh, that's not insanely wrong there. You know, just a little bit. But yeah, it's there's quite a bit. Yeah. OpenAI is very controversial for very good reasons. In my personal humble opinion. My humble opinion. But yeah, I'm doing my best to learn more about like economics. Economics just makes me really mad, especially like how Americans see economics. I think a lot of people are, especially here in America, are very much like, oh, it has to be like capitalism centric and that sort of thing, where it really doesn't. Like, capitalism doesn't necessarily have to be the end all be all for economics, but a lot of people want it to be. And it's kind of sad. I think it's because they like the idea of the American dream, but that's about it. That interview explains so much about macroeconomics. Yeah, but a lot of like one thing in the interview that I think is kind of frustrating that a lot of people, I'm not going to dive really deep into this. It's the one point that I want to make. But the biggest, how do I say it? One of the critiques that I have, I mean, not even one. How do I say this? I think it's best if we talk about it later. Honestly, because if I start talking about it now, I'm gonna want to like explain why. Uh, let's see. Dari says economics is really important. Our politics just becomes cultural rules, which was important, but economics is where the focus should be. I'm not really. Ugh. I think that our economic system is fueled by a capitalistic pursuit, which is really ridiculous. And the idea, like the reason why, because they're talking about this in the interview you were talking about a lot with Tucker Carlson, and his name starts with like a W or whatever, I can't fucking remember. But one of the biggest things that they kept bringing up over and over and over and over again is that macroeconomics has not evolved or changed. Yeah, Richard Werner. But they were talking about how macroeconomics has not evolved or changed. And that's partially because of the limitations that we have politically on what can and cannot be done economically. If our laws and legal system is very capitalism like centric, like neoliberalism, that sort of thing, or liberalism as a whole, just lib shit. If our economy is focused on that, just making the max amount of profits as we can, and us calling that a free market, that is what's restricting our economy right now. Or at least that is like why we can't see any other iterations, because people are not willing to let go of that lib-centric view or that capitalism-centric view on finances. And it just fucks us over. Like, it literally fucks us over and over and over again. And that's why we can't progress. And he was talking about it being like 80 some years. And yeah, of course it's been like 80 fucking years since we've evolved, because we have the same framework. And that's why it's just really difficult to do anything right now. Daria says, yeah, I think the social stuff should come from an economic POV, or when you argue for welfare state, it boils down to wanting to be fair, or people scrounging, and you can't get proper change with narratives like that. Like, realistically, you can make a lot more work, but you have to start prioritizing other market exchanges rather than just capitalistic shit. So, like, the value of the dollar is really nice and dandy and shit, but in lots of places, lots of countries and states, there is regulations on having a trade-based business. So, like, if I were to run something, a business or whatever, I would still have to pay taxes. And that's like, whatever. Like, you have to have money in order to do that. That's part of how our economy runs. But theoretically speaking, you could have an economy where instead of paying taxes specifically, you could provide a good or service to your community, your state, your city, or whatever, and have that be a payment. But because we're so dollar focused, euro focused, fucking pound focused, wherever you're fucking from, it doesn't matter. But because we have a consensus that that is the only way that goods can be paid for and provided for, that is why we have not been able to evolve. Because the reality is that if we want life to continue and we want to get out of this capitalistic like class bubble we're in, we're going to have to prioritize that. And it's either going to become an inevitable thing that happens, like just community wise, because all of the rich people are going to have the money. People aren't going to be able to spend money as much anymore. So they're going to have to pay for goods and services with their local community through actions or providing or trading goods that they currently have. That's just an inevitable thing that's going to happen, especially in late stage capitalism. And then eventually over time, the super rich people are going to try to like shake down on it, but you can't. That's an inevitability after late stage capitalism. So that is why we're stuck where we're at, because people are trying to min-max the stage that we're in. You mean degrade to a barter system? No, it's not degrading. So instead of subsidies and incentives, you want goods to service for tax? No, I'm saying that if you want to have a free market economy, you can't solely focus on just finances, especially in a late stage capitalism hellhole we're in. Otherwise, classism is just going to be worse. So if you want to get rid of a lot of the class issues we have now, you need to allow for at least lower levels of society to pay their way through life in a different manner. So like, we have this in our prison system in the States, where if you can't like pay a certain fee or a charge, sometimes you'll be fined something like $1,000 for whatever. And if you can't pay that $1,000, you have jail time or you have to do extra public service. So we allow for that when it comes to punishing people, but that's one of the only ways in our system that we make that feasible for people as a whole. And that really needs to change. People don't acknowledge how important that is to our society. And once we actually get those gears turning and we start evolving things, then we'll be able to make it faster and farther. But when it comes to like the everyday person, that's what's already been happening. People are so poor that they can't pay each other to do things. Like when I help out with my neighbor's gardens, they can't always pay me financially to help them. Like, so instead they trade me things. They're like, here, you can have this instead, you can have this instead, because they need a good and service, but they can't do anything else. And then I could technically sell that good if I wanted to. But I'm still getting technically the same amount of value that I would dollar wise if I were to ask for that, and they're just giving me a thing instead. And that's most of the time I don't have people pay me a lot, if at all. But that's like just an example. Because as we get further and further into late stage capitalism, people won't be able to spend money. And they'll have things that they need to be maintained, but they can't afford to pay you for it. So they will do other stuff for you. Sometimes it'll be like when I was bartending or whatever, I would like it was really common for lots of bartenders or people in the service industry as a whole to be like, hey, if you like, it is a lot like bartering, but that's part of society. If you want to have a free market economy and have it be a truly free market, you need to allow other people to do things besides besides having financial incentives. And here in Western society, we've made it so people have to focus on finances solely. And we've slowly started constricting and cutting off the flow of allowing people to do anything different. And it sucks. Darius says, Mr. Meow says, but taxes don't matter that much. Oh wait, Darius says, I've always wanted a community service option to be to reduce tax by 1% per individual and 5% on businesses. I agree with that. That's a really good incentive. Mr. Meow says, but taxes don't matter that much. It can be. But taxes really do matter. Especially here in where I live, like in Nebraska, our property taxes are the highest in like a lot, like most of the nation. Like our property taxes are horrific. And that's why a lot of people struggle to be homeowners here. And most of the renters market isn't to private landlords, it's primarily to businesses because they just buy everything out. And you're seeing that more and more, but even our insurance is insanely high because we have lots of natural disasters like tornadoes often. Like we have some of the highest insurance rate for homes or rental properties in the entire nation here. So like when people talk about Nebraska being cheaper because it's a conservative state or a red state, I could move to Oregon, Northern California, or Washington and have it be cheaper. The only thing that's making my life easier here is that schooling is cheaper. That's the only reason why I haven't moved, because I'm in school and I need that cheaper alternative so I can do something else. But anyways, Daria says that's just country living, to be fair. I have to mow 3 old people's lawns and they pay me in terrible cakes, which I don't eat, but it's fair for their pride. Yeah. Or it's for their pride. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Meow says, yeah, I've heard local communities here have started doing things like that. Yes, exactly, because we are living in late stage capitalism. That is the only way that people are able to move on. There is no other options. Like, they're just fact of the matter, point blank, like, there isn't. People need goods and services provided to them, but they cannot financially pay for it. Some people are literally paying fucking food stamps so that they can get, like, different goods and services because they have no other money. So, like, if you have to, especially, this is really harsh on, like, the Black community, where people who have, like, textured hair, like 4C, 3C hair, something like that. That's a curl scale, by the way. But if you have highly textured hair, it costs a lot more money to maintain it. And usually you go to braiders, sometimes you go to salons, you get like a press, like people do lots of different things to it to try to maintain it. But when it comes to paying for it, some people have to use their food stamps to pay for it because they have nothing else to do. But if their hair doesn't look a certain way, because we have very Eurocentric models of beauty here in the States, if their hair doesn't look a certain way, they could just be fired for no reason. They get cited for being like not looking professional enough. And it can be a really subtle thing, or it can be very open and apparent. And it's hard to get enough evidence to like persecute your employer if they discriminate against you like that. It's a privilege to be able to afford to go to court. And most people don't understand that. People are like, oh, you could just go to court, have like a wrongful termination suit or whatever. Most people can't afford that. They can't afford the time that they're out of work after that. So they have to adhere to it. It's crazy. Anyways, Darius says, I don't know if it happens in the cities, but it does it the ones I've lived in, but the countryside always has this kind of stuff going on. A man to villages over sorts my car out for me when it dies. Yeah. Mr. Meow says, I mean, taxes usually adjust to the cost of living. That's not true, especially not in the States. But yeah. That's why lowering taxes causes paychecks to decrease, increasing them causes pay to increase. But there is a lag, which can be very painful for people. Yeah, and here in the States, since we have a representative democracy, your representatives have to advocate for that. But if they have no incentive to, they really won't. They're going to maintain the status quo. So it's really hard, especially with this conservative pendulum swing that we're in right now. It's really hard to like understand that we cannot, it's just not something that can be maintained right now. There has to be, like, our politicians have been delaying that for a very long time here in America. Daria says taxes affect people the most here based off interest rates due to the ridiculous property prices, etc. Yeah. Daria says, I can't comment on the states, TBH, but it does sound horrific for the working classes. This is why social mobility is here prioritized in the UK with access to university, etc. Social mobility is actually being removed here. I do have to get going soon, so I can't like talk more than like 4 or so more minutes about this. But social mobility here in the States is overall being decreased. This is something that was passed with the Big Beautiful Bill or whatever, where there is restrictions on how much people can take out in student loans in order to get certain positions. So before you could have, I think there was like a $350,000 cap, something like that, on educational loans for the everyday person throughout your entire educational career. And that's just government loans for the most part. And now they took it down by like, I think it's like 35% minimum. So it's horrible. It's horrible. I think now it's like 225,000, which here in the States, that seems like a lot of money, but education here is insanely expensive. And if you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, or do anything similar to that, that's going to be a big chunk of your finances. You may not be able to complete all of your schooling. If you have to retake your GG gamer, you're fucked. Like, it's just, yeah, good luck, you know? But there's lots of things that are preventing social mobility here in the States. That's just one of them. This is also something I want to talk about more. Let's see. Mr. Meow says that's why politicians promising lower taxes doesn't typically improve the quality of life here. That's fair. Daria says, yeah, people like to shit on Tony Blair for Iraq, etc., but it was insane how much social mobility he introduced into the UK. It was made a massive difference in the last 20 years for so many people. I was the first in my family to go to uni, and the generation below me all went to have great jobs now because of how easy it was to financially to get into further education. Yeah. Here in the States, it's not as easy. Like, they're removing a lot of diversity incentives, which, yes, there was flaws in the system, but removing, like, DEI programs, at least at the federal level, and trying to remove funds from colleges and universities that promote DEI services is just going to make it harder for the everyday person to get an education or to have the opportunity. Because if you're from lower income or lower like statuses in society, there is a decrease in your quality of life. And because of that, it's going to be harder for you to focus on your education because you're focused on so much other shit. Like, it's almost impossible. So, anyways, I do have to get going in like a minute. But yeah, it's really, really hard. Right now, that it's being really affected poorly, like here in the States. It's getting worse and worse. Mr. Mouse says, are you streaming later? Maybe. Oh! Oh, Daria says we don't really do DEI as we have a class system, so it's probably a lot easier to implement. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, the way your government is set up can make it easier and harder than the States. What we have going on here is fucking crazy. I don't think I'll be streaming later. I should be streaming tomorrow though, because I'm probably not going to get back until like 11 p.m. tonight. I got a lot of stuff. Monarchy once again, Josie curse. George says, before you go, I got your gift yesterday. Thank you. Started to put it together this morning. Good. I'm so glad. I hope you like the tea too. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, he's gonna love this because you said you like making crafts and stuff. So I wanted to give you like the theme. Mr. Meows. Is it okay if I say what we got you, George? Well, Andrew helped me like pick it out too. But you can talk about it if you want to. If not, it can just be like a gift to you. You can talk about it too. You're gonna try the tea tonight. Good, good. Okay, I hope you get to finish the interview then. Yes, I am going to hopefully finish that tonight. I do have some homework to do. I am probably gonna wait until tomorrow, so my brain can start functioning again. Today I've had to take it really easy because of my migraine. It's annoying. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Woo. Daria says OMG was a dropship from Aliens model. No. No. That'd be cool though. Oh my gosh, I got like a scratch. But no. Okay. I have to like go friggin' put on makeup and stuff so I can go to work. So anyways, I have to do my hair. You see this fucking mess? It's like curly, wavy, insane. Daria says, I was a kid and I super glued my finger to my eyelid. It was epic. Good thing you don't have a lot of nerve endings on your eyelid, so it probably didn't hurt much. Anyways, I gotta go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow should be closer to normal timing, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of an extra long one. Maybe. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and sleep well, stay safe, stay alive, and just